Hey folks, time for the 30 at 5 here on 560 WIND.com. I'm your congenial host, Mike North, on location. We got the money up. We moved out to the driveway. It was a big move. We wanted to shoot on location. We're going to start doing some things, maybe from the sidewalk tomorrow, maybe from across the street, maybe change it up a little bit. Get outside at 70 degrees. Who would have thunk it, huh? 70 degrees. I was downtown this morning. There are women walking around in sundresses. You know that there was a lot of maintenance work done with the women, especially this weekend, from Brazilian waxes to pedicures to manicures, getting the hair done, getting the sundresses out, getting the dresses out, getting the skirts out, getting everything ready to go, because downtown, I mean, who would have thunk it? A couple days after St. Patrick's Day. So let's keep this weather going. We know that's not going to happen. Opening day Cub game, it will be 25 degrees with the wind chill 15 above, and snow flurries coming in off of the lake. You wait and see. But right now, let's enjoy it while we can. Mitt Romney in Illinois. Why does any Republican come to Illinois? It's the worst, probably outside of Arkansas, we're the worst state in the union as far as handling our money, and because we're a blue state. The Democrats have run this state for a while now, and things are just getting worse and worse. Pat Quinn's trying to get things together. We'll see where that goes, but you know what? All 15 Republicans are going to probably come out today. Romney should win. I wouldn't brag about it. Santorum still thinks he's going to pull off a surprise. I don't think that's going to happen. Gingrich and Paul, I mean, they should get out, but it's good branding. Why would you get out as long as people keep paying attention to them? I think if people stop paying attention to you, then maybe you'll see people come out. Now, you know what? We'll see what happens tonight as far as I'm concerned. But, you know, if Romney wins, there's still a lot of big-time states left to go. This thing might be coming down to a brokered convention. The championship tournament, NCAA, is unbelievable. Some big-time surprises, but most of the teams are major teams. Ohio does get in, but they played South Florida. That worked out well for them, a 12 playing a 13. Kansas escapes with their life last night. Robinson and Taylor, the two studs on that team, did not get the job done, and they still won. I think that they always feel the heat Kansas because of, in the past, recent losses early in the tournament. Also, you have the fact that Xavier, nobody's talking about Xavier. They knocked off Notre Dame. They move on. Cincinnati beats Florida State last night. So there's some teams out there. There's some 6-seeded teams, 12-seeded teams, a lot of high-seeded teams. Norfolk State found out what it's all about when somebody gets ready to play you. Missouri, I think, is the biggest indictment, is what Florida did to that team, because, quite frankly, Missouri wasn't ready to play Norfolk State. And the Irishman, Kyle Quinn, was not ready for what hit him last night. Kyle Quinn, a good kid from the Virgin Islands. He was a breath of fresh air, but they are out of it. They are gone. So the tournament's going to be moving on. You got the NIT, you got the Sweet 16, you got the CBI, the CBA. You know, I mean, who knows what else you got going on. Jim McMahon's got concussion problems. The Rebel, conforming now, got a nice big house. He's out there in Florida. Met himself a nice lady, got a girlfriend, saw him on ESPN. But Jim McMahon thumbed his nose at the establishment for a lot of years, so it doesn't surprise me he's going to try to do. Mike Ditka said something interesting to me about a week ago. He said to me, how can you sue the very thing that gave you your whole life? Jim McMahon sitting in this big house, how did he get that? Because you know what? He didn't get it on personality or anything else. He got it because he was gifted. He was a quarterback. To come back 15 years later, go, oh, I got headaches. I mean, why didn't you file earlier? It's a lot of follow the leader, a lot of crutches. People using it as a crutch, just like Brandon Marshall. Every time he beats up a woman, well, you know, he's bipolar, he's borderline bipolar. BS. You get 6 arrests, you shouldn't work anywhere. That's my opinion, okay? Sam Hurd wasn't enough. So we'll see what happens with that also. It's beautiful out, no clock, doing it with, I don't need a teleprompter, Mr. President. And you know what? You know what? It's not that hard to come up with the news of the day. The news is the weather, the tournament, and the people here in the state of Illinois. Around the country, hey, in LA, it was cold yesterday and rainy. I'm in Chicago doing Fox, and it was beautiful out. Check it out. Check out your weather scene. You've been listening to 560 WIND.com. I'm Mike North. Flood Brothers Disposal and Recycling Services are professional waste haulers. Now, the Flood family is big on service. It's our number one priority, and we offer extremely competitive pricing because the Flood family is here to help you in this tough economy. Remember, at Flood Brothers, we build relationships, and the only thing we're big on is service. Call us at 773-626-5800 or floodbrothersdisposal.com.